Over the last few years, we've seen a massive rise in mobile gaming, and for good reason. There are so many great mobile games that are coming out now, and the accessibility to them makes them perfect to be play-to-earn games. I'm going to show you 3 play-to-earn games that you can grab on mobile and start playing right now that are actually tons of fun and allow you to earn some in-game crypto. Are you ready? Well, hey there, crypto friends. Thanks again for joining me. It's no wonder that mobile gaming has definitely risen to the forefront of the gaming industry. There are so many ways to easily access mobile games through your phone, through your tablet, like your iPad. And these are devices that most people have versus having big rig PCs or being tethered to your PlayStation or your Xbox at your home. And so we're starting to see some really good titles coming to mobile, and some of the biggest games obviously out there are very mobile focused. And that is the same for play to earn games. What would be better than being able to play a game that you actually love playing on your iPad and earn a little bit of in-game crypto too for doing it? So I'm going to show you a couple games today where you can actually do that. But before we get started, if you love gaming, NFTs, and earning money in crypto, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel here and smash that like button if you like what you see, and then jump in our community of Stachers. We'd love to have you in our Discord there talking about NFTs, gaming, and the Metaverse. So these games that we're going to talk about today, you can find all of them on Google Play Store or on iOS, so you can get them on either of the platforms, which is great. And some of them are actually free to play too, which makes it even better to get started. The first one we're going to talk about today is called KOGS Metaverse, and this is a Binance Smart Chain based game, and it's actually coming from a game series that is already launched called Axis.io, and this is actually by a developer called Azure, who is one of the top mobile game developers in the entire world. They have launched some big titles with lots and lots of downloads and tons of daily active users, so they know what they're doing here. So they essentially made this play-to-earn game into a metaverse where it is, kind of a multi-genre thing, but basically an adventure game that has kind of a medieval spin to it, right? Where you can enter into a bunch of different modes. So you got your PvE modes and you have your PvP modes to be able to earn in here and have fun. And you can do it through a variety of ways. So PvE, you're gonna have like tournaments that you can do, and then there's gonna be PvP modes like 1v1 challenges. There you have season rewards every season, and you're going to be going. You can do things like questing to be able to get rewards and earn, as well as passive mining, which you can do in the PvE version too. And of course, there's trading of NFTs. So all these things are heroes or NFTs, and you're earning these Axis Metaverse shards, and AMS. Axis Metaverse shards are kind of the in-game currency and reward token. This is what you're earning inside the game and can redeem, which is pretty cool. So they, in addition to the AMS token, they also have a governance token called AMI, and these are Axis Metaverse ingots. And this is going to be the governance token that will allow you to kind of have a little bit of a say in what's going on with the game, but also, which is important, is going to allow you to get access to land ownership in later chapters. So they've done a couple of NFT sales already, and they're getting ready to launch their 3rd sale here pretty soon, so it's a good time to be jumping into this game and checking it out. That is, we're seeing the Chapter 1 launch also coming here in Q2, and then look for like a Chapter 2 launch, which is about the time that lands are going to be launched sometime later this year in Q4. So a fun game that is really looking to be a full metaverse and is coming from a very successful mobile games developer. So this is something you can see that the footage here looks fun. They have some pretty good game footage here, and it looks like a very good, fun, casual metaverse game to be jumping into and actually earning in multiple different ways. So even if you don't like PvP, you can do the PvE, which is a lot of fun too. Now the next game on my list is one that I've been involved in since the beginning. When these guys first launched their idea, I was like, this is great. It's nostalgic to me, and I want to get on board. And the game is called KOGS. KOGS stands for Keys to Other Games, but it's also reminiscent of the 90s game POGS. If you guys knew the Milk Cap game or POGS, very popular in the 90s. I played a ton of it, and this is a game that has come out on Wax. And Wax is definitely one of my favorite blockchains, and they've recently launched their mobile app where you can start playing to earn and collect and earn on this app playing this KOGS game. And so the game they have here on mobile is very reminiscent of POG. So you have your slammer, and you got your stack of COGs there, and you're slamming them down to try and be the winner and flip over the the most amount of COGs. And so you can earn by doing that, and you can also earn by collecting too. The cool thing about this is that collecting different combinations, you get full sets, and then you can stake those full sets to earn their currency RFox. And so staking these full sets is you're essentially putting them in tubes, or what we call in the community, we call them tubes. And you can stake your tubes and earn RFox on a rotating basis. So that's a pretty cool element of this too, and it really supports the collectability of these POG/COGs. And they have tons of different designs, which is great. They've done a lot of different artists that have contributed to these designs and these sets here over the last couple of years. And if they finally have launched this mobile app for you guys to play the game here, and once again accessible on Play Store, Google Play Store, or on the Apple Store as well. So a lot of fun playing this, and once again, super casual game that you can just play and easily earn, right? Makes it super simple to just pull up on your phone and jump into it here in their beta play. Now the last game on my list here is a little bit more involved of a game than the other two, but still a very casual game. It's called SkyWeaver. This game is on Polygon, which is Ethereum Layer 2 scaling solution. So it's Ethereum based, but Polygon makes it so you don't have to have crazy fees for being able to do things like buy and sell NFTs. And this is a strategy NFT trading card game. So very similar to like a Hearthstone or a Magic the Gathering, or maybe even like Gwent, if you guys know Gwent as a card game. But it's more casual, I would say, than like a Gods Unchained, right? So a little bit more focused on casual, good thinking gameplay, but not crazy amount of cards. But the strategy is super solid here. Now the great thing about this game is it's actually free to play. So you can start playing and earning cards by playing, and using those cards to build your decks and strategize on how you're going to defeat your opponents, combining different heroes with different prisms to really maximize and optimize your decks, and thinking through a couple of moves ahead. And that's really what this game is trying to do. The way that they work their decks too is kind of interesting as well. Each card is unique in your deck. You don't have multiple, so every card counts. You really have to think through like, hey, I can only have one of these, and this is how this works. So how do you combine cards together to form a really good strategy? So they definitely have a really good, entry point into this game, because there's a good tutorial, but you get started right away. You don't have to put any money up front. You don't really have to learn too much about blockchain to get started either. They do have you create a wallet, which is a part of the beginning of the game itself. But after that, you're just off to the races and battling other people. Now the cool thing about this is that you earn cards as you play. And so they have a couple of different levels of cards you can earn. The purple ones are not tradable cards, but then silver and gold are. So they do have a really good marketplace where you guys can, sell these cards to other players. And that's the way you kind of play and earn in SkyWeaver. Very focused on really good engaging gameplay for this one, but great on a mobile platform, which you can pick it up on Google Play Store and iOS, Android as well. So let me know what you guys think about these mobile games. If you've played any of these, I think that all three of these are solid games. They cater to a little bit of a different crowd, each one of them. But I'm sure out of these three, you can find something that you will enjoy playing. Let me know what your favorite is below in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. But that's all we have for today, folks. Until next time, stash that crypto, friends.